So living up north, it's a little bit of a challenge. I like to fish, I like to be on the water a lot, and I just don't have that opportunity that everybody else has. We're up there, we get snowed in, starting in late November, and I stay busy in other ways, but as far as getting out on the water and fishing, I don't get to do it and don't get to stay in tune. So starting off these seasons right off the bat, going from minus 10-degree wind chill, making that long run down to Florida usually, or Texas to start the season. So I go from minus 10 degrees straight down to 80-degree water and jump in the boat and go fishing. It's pretty challenging, but I've been doing it this way for so long, so it's I guess it's a rhythm thing. You just got to snap into it right away. As far as getting ready up north, I usually get my boat shipped up there, which is a danger. I'd say probably 60% of the time I get it shipped north. Sometimes I get it shipped south, depending on the weather that during those 2 weeks, that 2-week period, because I've almost got stuck up there several times. So, but when I get the boat shipped up north, I have some time to get it ready, to get in it, at least in the garage, get everything rigged up the way that I like it. But honestly, a lot of the times I'm going to showing up at Florida, and I'm at the service trailers, getting things rigged, and I'm not usually ready until probably the second tournament of the year. So I will never leave up north. I love living up there. Family's up there. I'm ate up with ice fishing. I love the climate. I really do love the cold weather and the seasons and stuff like that. So even though it's a little challenging sometimes, that's just the way it has to be, I guess. Yeah, I do a lot of research. I think a lot of us do now. It's getting to that stage, a lot of the younger guys too, especially, just where it's all online, lots of research, lots of study. And you see the past weather, you see what's coming, and I think we're calling it pretty close. I'm able to to know it, in general at least, know it's pre-spawn. So you're not physically there, but there's just so much information online and up-to-date stuff that you can pretty much stay in tune with the bodies of water that we're visiting. That's a really, really good question, and probably one I've never been asked. I don't know. For me personally, I can't speak for the other guys, but the area that I'm in, in Erie, Pennsylvania, within 100 miles, I've got every type of water that exists except for tidal. But we have lots of current, so you learn to fish current and stuff like that, you're fine as far as that tidal situation. But I think it's just the diversity that I have where I'm at, that I don't just go to the same place. When I was younger, I practiced my whole life because I knew this was what I wanted to do. I would go to those places that I didn't necessarily like, the swampy tree type, standing timber type places, the deep clear reservoirs, the deep stump fishing, the shallow natural lakes, the streams and rivers. We just got it all. So that's, and of course the Great Lakes too,